I just split up some of my pandanus. This mother here had 3 different babies coming off, and when they start to get pretty well established roots, they're safe to pull off and plant up in other spots and spread them out, because they'll just in a year or two divide again, and then they'll become a really big cluster, almost kind of a hedge. The leaves on these are very screw pine like. It's in the screw pine group. They're very odorific, and you can only really describe it as what it is, which is pandan. But I would say in some way it's very vanilla like. You can wrap desserts that are about to be baked or steamed in pandan, and they make an extract from it, and even make ice cream from pandan. And it makes the ice cream totally makes sense. Like a coconut ice cream with pandan is, oh, that'd be so refreshing. So anyway, yeah, just open some pandans here. And just planting some durian cakeys on the edge of the property. So I'm up here on where I've got a big greenways pile. And I got another hole dug here from this little beauty. And I stuck a handful of bananas in, along this whole thing. And my cut nuts are starting to stand up. And then, a bunch of other stuff beyond that. Look at that mental wreck. I think it's probably 80 pounds. It's like 3.5 feet long. Oh, it's mental. And I got 2 of them. They're gonna be ready any minute. Same time, of course. Well, I got one here though I haven't totally figured out though. It's behaving kind of like a Maoli, but it's got other characteristics that are different, slightly different, and remind me of something called a Maoli Popo Ulu cross, or hybrid, or just a Maoli with very heavy Popo Ulu characteristics. And yeah, so far it doesn't look like huge cigar tipping, but it's also not all wound up on the top hand like my other Maolis. I don't have an enormous crook in the bottom rachis, and these guys were less on the pink. You see how this stalk here is really green and waxy, and then even on the older ones, what pink starts to come up is almost more of a dusky purple, gray. On the mother up there, you can see too, there's just a hint of purple or pink on the leaf stalks. So yeah, I don't know what I have here until it really starts to fill out, but it came from the upper watershed, and it was like one of the only ones not doing that great. So we'll see. And for some of you guys that wondered about banana compost and stuff, we got to do this carefully. Oh, that's rotten. Oh, you see there's chicken feathers and rats, chickens and rats, mostly chickens and rats. I can't breathe now for about 5 minutes, so hold on. Got a nice rack of Eholanas that just turned ripe. This is a great shot of how Eholanas can be yellow and deep yellow. So we got I guess green yellow, which is the ones right in front of us, and then the more superior yellow, like you see at the ones at the very top there. And that's true ripe. So now it's ready to come down, or the birds and rats are going to get into it. Oh, very skinny and actually kind of limp. I wonder if it's not related to some infection in here. I wonder why I saw that yellow looking strings come out when I cut it. So I wonder if these aren't a little immature actually, and something's going on.
Okay.
But they do look beautiful. And they're starting to turn.
Mommy! Hi, you! Hi, you! Hi, you little critter. You little critter. Hi, you.
So I've got kind of like a mystery fungus or infection of some sort. Let's see how there's, in this section, a very yellow infection traveling through, but then see, it's not going through to the bottom. It wasn't going through to the bottom. Thank God. I thought I had terrible corn weevil coming up through the stalk, especially with patterns like these. There is some damage here. Maybe that's what introduced it. See, that's where it bent. See, I'm looking at damage like that on the inside of a stalk, and I'm going, oh, maybe the banana aborted a little early. And part of that being because the stem felt rubbery too. Usually they're a little more firm. But the bananas look filled out. Ehol variety. A modest little bunch for being down here under canopy in this kind of dirt. This is a less mature rack of the same kind banana. Ehol. I don't know that they're exactly the same, the two. I forgot where if I got them in the same spot, but same variety.